Thanks for choosing Wordfence Response. My name's Maunder and I'm the founder and CEO. With Response, our team takes care of installing, configuring, and optimizing Wordfence on your website. And to get started, you'll receive an email from us where we request some information from you, and we give you a secure way to send us that information. So respond to that as soon as possible so that our team can get started, and they should get started within an hour once they receive that info. What I'm going to do here today is assume that our team has finished the work and your site is connected to Wordfence Central, and you've had your response license added to your site. So I've got a central dashboard over here, and with Wordfence Central, the way it works is with Central you can manage your site configuration from a single location, and you can manage as many sites as you'd like. So rather than having to sign into each site to configure security on that site, you can now come to Central, you'll see a list of all of your sites, and you'll be able to configure them all in one go using a template. It's incredibly powerful, and I recommend that you check it out. You can also see all of your security events in one place. So if you have more than one site, it's a very, very powerful way to monitor your site's security posture. But again, with Wordfence Response, our team actually does that for you, and they'll respond to any incidents that you might have within an hour, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year. So Response is pretty awesome in terms of its service level. Now, to get support as a Wordfence Response customer, the way you do that is you go to Licenses, which is in the top right over here, and you'll see we have a Wordfence Response license, and it's associated with our site, and we're going to click Get Help. And by clicking Get Help on that license, which is associated with that site, we know that you are a response customer and we know which site it's associated with, so we can prioritize your request accordingly, and we can also pre-populate some of the data for your request, and it saves you a little bit of work. So we're going to pretend that we think we've had a security incident, and we're going to click Security Incident Assistance. And as you can see, our name and email is already pre-populated there. And in the problem description, type as much detail as you can, and that helps our team get started as soon as possible. I'm just going to put in an example over here and say, I think I've had a security incident. Now, if we scroll down, we request information that's relevant to this particular request. So if you were to make a different kind of support request, this form would change and we might request different information from you. So we'll say example.com for our hosting account panel URL, Mark for the username, and we'll put in a sample password there, and we'll do the same for the SSH host and for the username and password. And as you can see, your website admin URL is pre-populated, so we'll put in our username and our password, and we'll say encrypt and send. And that sends this information to our team securely. And once this enters their queue, and that would be the priority Wordfence response queue, which gets an hour response time, 24 hours a day, our team will get started on that very, very quickly. And that's how you get help. And using this method, it ensures that it goes into the Wordfence response queue and that the team prioritizes it accordingly and responds to you in under an hour and resolves it within 24 hours. Thanks again for choosing Wordfence Response. We're very, very proud to have you as a customer, and we look forward to securing your WordPress website.